All their news has been fact-checked by the Magic 8 Ball. Here's Comic Book Man and JR.
Ah, a superb choice.
Media News, episode 116, Latter-day Spa.
Hey folks, how you doing? Comic Book Man here. Welcome once again to my video outhouse. JR, what time is it?
It's media news time, Comic Book Man.
Not just media news, it's Marvel media news time.
Marvel, Marvel Media.
And Marvel Media News is coming to you from Alternate Reality, where all your Marvel comics are 15% off every day for everyone. Alternate Reality, located at the intersection of 111th and Kedzie in beautiful downtown Mount Greenwood. Alternate Reality, where the streets flow with phlegm and mucus.
Yes, because it's all coming out of me right now.
It's all coming out of him.
The Mighty Marvel Media News.
Mighty Marvel Media News with mucus membranes. Marching mucus membranes. And the first story we have up, the main story we have up, the big story.
The big story.
Spider-Man!
We got lots. Seems like every week we got some kind of new Spider-Man story, Comic Book Man. We got about 3 of them right now.
Got a ton of Spidey stories. Most of it's casting.
It's all casting stuff because they're gearing up right now. Dennis Leary, who was on that show,
Rescue Me,
has entered negotiations to join the Spider-Man film.
Oh, he's entered negotiations?
Well, it's pretty much a done deal. It's pretty much a done deal. He will be playing Police Captain George Stacy.
Oh.
Stay away from my daughter, Parker.
You know, Stacy, especially in the third film, but they carried this over from the comics. Stacy sort of is like a grandfatherly type guy, and Dennis Leary's a dick.
Yeah.
So, I'm not quite sure how they're going to work.
There you go. Gwen Stacy's dad will be a dick.
Will be a dick.
In the words of Comic Book Man. Didn't he die or something in the comic book?
Well, yeah, he gets killed eventually. He gets killed. That was one of the first.
And
great,
he ends up hating Spider-Man.
After Uncle Ben. That was one of the first great deaths. No, he knows that Peter Parker is Spider-Man when he dies.
Oh, God, yeah.
He sort of figures this out, and he's in on the secret, but he gets killed in an accident. I think a hunk of building falls on him or something during a fight with Doc Ock.
Wow, very good.
I think a hunk of a building falls on him. That's how he dies. And then, of course, Gwen. I hate Spider-Man!
Yes, that's
and
right.
Peter, but I love you, Gwen, but she hates Spider-Man. Time for the costume to go in the garbage can.
Wow, thanks for another episode of Masterpiece Comic Book.
Yeah, you know...
Yeah.
And I grew up reading all this stuff. Those were my days.
I remember it, but you can bring that stuff up like nobody's business. Yeah, like I wasn't gonna go there.
That's why I'm called
Comic Book Man.
Comic Book Man.
And another bit of casting, and this makes JR's heart go pit-a-patty. Zooey Deschanel, who good old JR has a little bit of a little crushy poo on. She's being sought for the role. Actually, this is also a done deal, pretty much. Betty Brant.
What has she done?
She was in a movie called 500 Days of Summer for the director of the Spider-Man movie. She was in, maybe your daughter saw Bridge to Terabithia.
I think.
Kids film?
Yeah, I think so.
She's an indie girl. She's been in mostly independent films.
Is she blonde?
She's a brunette. She comes from a family. Her sister is on Bones with David Boreanaz.
Okay.
Her mother used to be a regular on Twin Peaks. It's a whole acting family.
Okay.
Zooey Deschanel, Betty Brant. She's worked with the director before. He has big plans for the character. Wants to sort of highlight that character.
They haven't picked J. Jonah Jameson yet, though.
I
mean, our time. By the time you watch this, the movie will probably be done.
No,
but by our time,
the movie will be done and in theaters. Actually, it'll be on DVD by the time.
Yeah.
But no, they haven't pulled the trigger on who's going to be playing
Liam Neeson.
Yeah.
Liam Neeson.
Yeah, Liam Neeson.
Liam
Neeson will be playing J. Jonah Jameson.
But all this
in a very subdued turn.
There's all kinds of casting going on right now. Interestingly enough, there's been a casting call for Peter Parker's parents. Say that 5 times real fast.
Biological parents.
Biological parents.
Real life parents who were spies in the comic.
And also an 8-year-old Peter Parker, 8 to 12-year-old Peter Parker. Which tells me...
Will he fly? Will he fall from the roof of the silo and float in
Which tells me, Comic Book Man, we are going to get a full tilt origin.
Yeah, it looks that way.
I mean, a big time origin. Well, I think if you all remember, his parents were spies.
Ow!
His parents were spies who died in a plane crash when he was still a kid.
I don't know how much of all that they're going to thrash out. I mean, they may just not do any of that at all.
What may happen?
They just have the two of them get drunk and wipe out in a car.
There's been some speculation that the parents, they're spies. They may work for S.H.I.E.L.D.
Oh!
Get us in the door of, yes.
My well, this gets into a whole other thing. S.H.I.E.L.D. and Nick Fury are over in Disney's Avengers movie, and this is Columbia's.
They're all big one happy feet.
Well, no, they're not. Oh, no, they're not. Oh, no, they're not.
Come on, comic book.
Sony,
man.
Sony,
We
right?
can play
Sony,
nice.
right?
Yeah.
Sony keeps the rights to the characters as long as they keep movies coming out.
Well, then-
Which I'm sure Disney is sitting there going, I hope it sucks, I hope it sucks, I hope it sucks.
I don't know how that's going to play out, but we'll see. There's all kinds of casting going on right now. I'm just kind of worried about it's all origin. We got a little Peter
Yeah.
Parker and a parents, and
Yeah.
I don't know. Do we really want to go there for a whole movie?
I suppose so. And that's it for Spider-Man?
That is it for Spider-Man
Okay.
for the most part.
Next story we've got is The Incredible Hulk. The Incredible
Yes.
Hulk is coming back to television.
Yeah, we reported this
of
a
all
few weeks
places.
ago.
His movie career is over with.
Yeah, exactly. They haven't said if Mark Ruffalo is going to be playing the Hulk on television. My guess is, So who the character is going to be? Will it even be David Banner?
It won't be Lou Ferrigno, because I can tell you why. I heard this morning that Lou Ferrigno is on the border right now with the Minutemen, keeping illegal aliens from crossing. And he's on the border with Steven Seagal.
God bless him. You know, how will
Who
Lou
have both rushed down to the border to protect us
not
from all the illegals that are coming over.
Not to be mean, but how is Lou going to hear the illegals coming across? I mean, they could sneak behind him, right? He's not going to know.
I didn't even think about that.
I'm going to hell. What can
I
I
didn't
say?
even think about that.
But we know more. You know why? I don't know so
Hey,
much about.
Steve, have you seen anything that?
He'll be hell. Hey, maybe Luke can be in The Odd Couple. Our Kirk Douglas.
No, let's not go there.
Okay.
Let's not go there.
We'll
Let's
save
not
that
go
for
there.
another
Let's not go
media
there.
news.
Let's not go there.
Come on in the store sometime and
Let's
we'll
go there.
regale you the
Yeah.
story.
No.
But I don't know much about the Hulk TV
Get
series.
the hammer.
Stop. I don't know
Yes.
so much about the Hulk TV series. I'm going to defer to a higher power.
Oh, a higher power.
Yes.
Who could the higher power
Our
be?
own resident Marvel expert,
Who?
Bocephus.
Oh, jeez.
Wow. Did he not take a bath? What are you doing?
It's him.
Oh, him.
Hi.
Hey, Bocephus, what you know about the Hulk television series? That except it won't be Lou Ferrigno because no one's sitting still for a bodybuilder in green paint anymore. Hey, Bo, how's it going?
It's going pretty good, JR.
Ah,
How
that's
you
great.
feeling?
I'm great.
The show will be executive produced by Guillermo del Toro.
One of my favorites.
He did Hellboy.
Yes, he did
Hellboy,
Hellboy.
Pan's Labyrinth.
And one of the Battlestar Galactica producers, David Icke.
David Icke.
That's
The
a
show-
good pedigree.
Yes.
Yes, the show will be on ABC, probably not next season, but the season after that. Now, if it's Guillermo del Toro, you know who could play the Hulk?
Who?
Oh, Ron Perlman.
Perlman.
Ron Perlman. That's fantastic. And actually, since it's on ABC, they're going to introduce the character of the Hulk on Glee.
Yes.
So he could go from being a big red guy to a big green guy.
Well, you just do the voice.
Wow, that's actually quite brilliant. I would watch that.
That's all I got. Bye!
Thanks, Bo, for that
Okay,
interesting
that's
Marvel
great.
news. All right, let's rake Marvel entertainment over the coals, shall we? Comic
Sure,
Book Man?
go for it.
Okay, the Avengers film we reported a few weeks ago. I think you and I did that. Marvel Entertainment has said, Joss, can you make this movie for
For $1?
And Joss said no.
No.
But it's going to happen, and as a cost-cutting measure, they have decided.
No, can you make coal with your crack of your butt?
The film, everyone was going to climb on the old Marvel bus and head to New York to make this movie. Yes. Not anymore. They're going to film it right in the backyard in L.A., which will be substituting for New York.
They're not gonna film it in Disneyland.
No, they're going to substitute. No, Disney's not. Keep in mind, they're not paying for this movie. They're paying for the distribution of this movie. Okay. They're not putting any upfront money on this bad boy. No. So yeah, Los Angeles is going to look at it. New York is going to have palm trees. It'll be great. Just what do you see?
No, you know, Los Angeles has substituted for New York before.
Yes,
on
and
TV,
Canada
so-
substituted for Chicago in
then
that lousy
al-
Blues
and
Brothers
it
sequel.
always looks like it always looks like New York.
It does.
Always looks like New
Sure. Yeah. You could CGI
Or
up
Chicago or any other
Statue
city.
of Liberty or something. It'll be
Sure,
great.
sure, right next to the mountains.
Smoldering wreckage is smoldering.
No matter how you look at it. Hey, Comic Book Man.
Yes.
You know what makes a
Hey,
sequel good is when you retitle it.
Yeah.
And you know what? You don't have to have a 2 or a colon. You don't have to have a colon, Comic Book Man. All you need to do.
I don't know about you. I don't know about you, but I need one.
All you need to do is put a 3-letter word in front of the title, and you're good to go. Because the Wolverine sequel has a
Which
title.
we will get to in the next show because we are done. We are
teasing.
finished. We
Wow.
are out of here.
Teasing
Wow.
the teaser.
But check into the next one because, we won't have another show if we do this, JR.
Oh.
We talked about that at the beginning.
I don't
We
know.
won't have another
I
show.
missed the meeting.
But you can go to the store's website and check out all of the news that Bo sends me and all of his
Both
reviews.
My reviews.
And
where is that website?
And where's Sarah at? Oh, she's there, right? She's
She's right there. She's back from Harry Potter.
www.marveltenantreality.com. Forget what you've heard. It doesn't give you jello knees.
So stop off at the store's website and check out all of his reviews, all Bo's news. Until next time, this is Comic Book Man.
And it's Mucusy JR.
Saying bye!
Huck the two.
Hey folks, Comic Book Man here, wishing all of you a happy holiday season. Once again, Alternate Reality is teaming up with the Lions Club of Illinois to help alleviate hunger here on the South Side. Anytime between now and December the 9th, if you stop down at the store, bring your non-perishable food item with you and stick it in the Lions Club donation box. They'll be picking it up on the 9th, and they'll be distributing it to families who are in need all throughout the South Side. Now, if you can't make it to the store, go to the Mount Greenwood Lutheran Church, located at 10911 South Trumbull Avenue, and make your food donation directly through them. Be sure to call ahead before you go down. Or give Colleen a call at 708-363-5998. She's with the Lions Club, and she can tell you how you can help out as well. Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us here at Alternate Reality. Alternate Reality is located at 3149 West 111th Street. That's the intersection of 111th and Kedzie in Chicago, the beautiful downtown Mount Greenwood neighborhood. You can always reach us at 773-881-HERO or at the store's website, www.myalternatereality.com.